Namaste. I, JVN Sheetal Singh, Assistant Professor at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So previously we have completed we have started the third unit in pharmacology and we have completed the neuromuscular blocking agent and we are studying about the succinyl chloride. So succinyl chlorine is, as we know, we have used it in the hyperkalemia and all. Now let's see non-depolarizing muscle relaxant. So there are some non-depolarizing muscle relaxant. First is classification and its chemistry. So benzylisoquinonium and the steroidal. So first is benzylisoquinonium is uh, doxycurium, mivacurium, and all these. And the steroids are bucuronium, rocuronium, pipicuronium, and other chlorofumarates are also there like gentacurium. So they have a unique pharmacological characteristics. Like first is suitability for the incubation. None of the current available non-depolarizing muscle relaxant are equals than succinyl chloride. Onset of the non-depolarizing relaxant can be quickly by using either a large dose or primarily dose. So twice the dose, like ED is 95, is usually used for the incubation. For neuromuscular blockade, ED 95 is the dose that produces 95 twitch depression in 50% of the individual. So the general rule is the more potent the non-depolarizing muscle relaxant, the slower speed of onset. More the number of the molecules available at the receptor for effect, more rapid onset. Less number of molecules will be available at receptor to get the response in the case of potent drug. Priming dosing giving 10% to 15% of the usual intubating dose 5 minutes before induction will occupy enough receptors so that paralysis will quickly follow when the balance of the relaxant is administered. Can produce conditions suitable for the incubation so soon as 60 seconds following administration or 90 seconds following the administration of the another intermediate acting non-polarizing. V is suitability for preventing the fasciculation. To prevent the fasciculation and myalgia, 10% to 15% of non-polarized intubing dose is 3 to 5 minutes before succinyl chloride. Shortly given before the succinyl chloride prevent the myalgia, but fasciculation will not be inhibited. So the rocuronium has been most popular for the precurasing. Now the main question here arises is why potent NBA has slow onset of action than a primary dose. So you have to answer this. Now, next is the maintenance relaxation. Following incubation, muscles paralysis may lead to maintain to facilitate surgery. For example, abnormal opening operations to permit a reduced depth of anesthesia to control the ventilation. D is the potentiation by the inhalation anesthetic. Volatile agent decrease the non-depolarizer dose requirement by at least 15%. Actual degree of potential depend upon inhalation anesthetic and muscles relaxant employed in it. Now the autonomic side effect. Blocking of autonomic ganglion result in reducing the ability of the synaptic nervous system to increase the health contractility and rate in response to hypertension and other intraoperative stress, that is tuberculin, and to less extent metocurine. Now, the block vagal muscarinic receptor in the sinoarterial node are tachycardia, that is pancuronium. Newer non-depolarizing relaxants such as atracurium and vancuronium, rocuronium are developed to significant the autonomic effect. Now the histamine release. Histamine release from the mast cell result in bronchospasm, skin flushes, and hypertension. Pancuronium and tracuronium and mivacuronium are capable of triggering the histamine release, particularly at higher dose. Prevention, slow injection rate, H1 and H2 antihistamine pretreatment. General pharmacological characteristic of non-depolarizing NMDA. First is temperature, hypothermia, prolonged blockade by first decreasing metabolism, that is mevacurinium, and second is delayed excretion, that is for example vicuronium. Second is acid-base balance. Respiratory acidosis potentiate the blockade of most non-polarizing relaxant and antagonist is reversible. Third is electrolyte abnormalities. Hypokalemia and hypocalcemia augment a non-depolarizing block. Hypermagnesemia is the potentiate a non-depolarizing blockade by competing with the calcium at motor and plate. D is the drug interaction. So there are many drug interactions. You can check the table and see which are the drug interactions. So you have to write this question, write down the 5 drug interaction with this. Now the co-current diseases. Neurological or muscular disease can have profound effect on an individual response to muscles relaxant. Cirrhotic liver disease and chronic renal failure increase the volume of distribution and a lower plasma concentration for a given dose of water-soluble drug, such as muscle relaxant. Drug dependent on hepatic or the renal excretion may demonstrate the prolonged clearance. So greater initial loading dose but smaller the maintenance dose might be required in these patients. Now the individual depolarizing NMBAs are Atracurium has a quaternary group and is responsible for its unique method of degradation. It undergoes the Hoffman elimination and ester hydrolysis. Its metabolism is independent of hepatic and renal function. Doses and storage. Onset of 2.0 to 3.0 minutes. Intubation is 0.5 mg per kg intravenously for intubation. After succinyl chlorine, in Intraoperative relaxation can be achieved with 0.25 mg per kg initial, then in the sedimenting dose of 0.1 mg per kg every 10 to 20 minutes. Infusion 5 to 10 microgram per kg per minute can effectively replace the intermittent bolus. The storage. It must be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, loses 5% to 10% of its potency for each month to be exposed to the room temperature. At room temperature, it should be used within the 14 days. Now see its side effect and the clinical consideration. Dose-dependent histamine release significantly at the dose above zero point 0.5 mg per kg. Hypotension and the tachycardia. Usual unless dose is excess of 0.5 mg per kg. Transit drop in the systemic vascular resistance. Prevention. A slow rate of injection minimize these effects. Second is bronchospasm should be avoided in asthmatic patients. Severe bronchospasm is occasionally seen in the patient without a history of asthma. Next is tertiary amine is a breakdown product of the Hoffman elimination and associated with the central nervous system. Excitation, precipitation of seizures are there. Then the temperature and the pH sensitivity, Hoffman degradation, pH and the temperature dependence. Duration of action can be marked prolonged by the hypothermia and to a lesser extent by acidosis. Chemical incompatibility is there with the precipitation as a free acid if it is introduced an IV line containing an alkaline solution such as thiopental. Now the allergic reaction. Histamine release, local wheal and flare around the injection site. Anaphylactic reaction can occur, but very rarely it occurs. The proposed mechanism include direct immunogenicity and the mediated immune activation. Action to the metabolite of the atracurium has also been reported. Next is the pancuronium. Physical state, steroidal ring on which two modified ACH molecules are positioned. Metabolism and excretion metabolized by deacetyled by the liver to a limited degree. Its metabolic product have some neuromuscular blocking activity. Excretion is primary by the renal 40%, although the same drug is clearance by the bile is 10%. Now the renal failure elimination of the procuronium is slower and neuromuscular blockade is prolonged. Now the cirrhosis may require a larger initial dose, but due to the increased volume of the distribution, but have reduced the maintenance required because of the decreased rate of the plasma clearance. Doses. Incubation dose is 0.08 to 0.12 mg per kg of the pancuronium. Provide adequate relaxation in 2 to 3 minutes. Intraoperative relaxation is 0.04 per kg per 0.04 mg per kg, initially followed by every 20 to 40 minutes by 0.01 mg per kg. Now let's see its storage condition. It should be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius but stable for up to 6 months at normal room temperature. Side effect and clinical consideration. Hypertension and tachycardia, vagal blockade, sympathetic stimulation, catecholamine release from the adrenergic nerve ending and decrease catecholamine reuptake. Large bolus dose of the pancuranium should be given with the caution to patient in whom an increased heart rate could be particularly detrimental. For example, coronary artery disease, hypertrophic, and cardiomyopathy. Next is the arrhythmia. Ventricular arrhythmia due to increased arterioventricular conduction and the catecholamine release. Combination of the pancuronium, tricyclic, antidepressant, and halothane are arrhythmogenic. Allergic reaction, hypersensitive to bromide, may exhibit allergic reaction to pancuronium. So here we have studied some drugs. Hope you will understand this. So for any query, you can comment below. Thank you and namaste.